Hello.
Welcome
Hi.
to Blue Collar Crypto, hosted by Tim Tarosian. We are here every Sunday at 4 o'clock and 6 o'clock Central
Just
for
a
Blue
second.
Collar
And you're going to do
Crypto.
intro.
We are part of the World of Ability Podcast Network. And we always want to give special thanks to our distribution partners. We have Zach Clayton of the Pack Channel, Lawrence Wingate of Wingate TV and Wingate Studios. Also, special thanks to Jay Stoyan of the Disability Channel out of Toronto, Ontario, Canada, and Marcus Hart of Transform You Media Network. Also, want to say special thank you to Nonprofit TV for their Facebook campaign. And as always, we are so glad to have Tim joining us here for Blue Collar Crypto as our host each week. And I believe we've got Tim here and ready to go for Blue Collar Crypto. So, Tim, can you hear me? All right, this is Blue Collar Crypto. And Tim, when you are ready, we are ready for you. I believe we may have a quick technical piece here. We're all set to go, but lost signal for a moment there. So, Tim, I'm checking in. Can you hear me?
Yeah, Sue, he's not going to hear you with our participant list. He does not have audio
I'm
connected.
here.
Oh, there
You
you
did a
are.
great
There we
job.
go. Excellent. Thank you so much, Tim, for being here. This is Blue Collar Crypto, and Tim is the host. So, Tim, I'm going to pass it on over to you. Oh, and we seem to have lost him again. Oh dear. You must be having some connection difficulty where he is, but let's just hang tight here because he will be back as he is here every Sunday at 4 o'clock and 6 o'clock Central for Blue Collar Crypto. And we are here as part of the World of Ability podcast network and are so thankful to have such wonderful hosts for the different programs. And today we do have Tim Tarosian here for Blue Collar Crypto. So, Tim, over to you.
Okay. Um, tell you what we're going to do today. Does anybody write down anything? So anyway, I believe I actually have the notes for this. Okay. So let me get into detail here, okay? I said that I would illustrate some opportunities out there, and there's one for me. But if there's one for me, that means there's an opportunity out there for you, because the opportunity I find, you might find the same thing. And but if I tell you about my opportunity, then you can find one that's similar, the same industry, same business, but different people. But market dynamics would be, if there's a demand for the product that I'm offering in my business, and that the market entry for you to enter the market and provide the service or the product, if that exists for me, it's likely possible that where you are, that anywhere in the United States, that opportunity exists for you, because the market says, come on in, it's easy. Take a dip, check out the temperature of the water, jump on in and start swimming. All right. So that's how I put it. So, um, but come on in. The water's fine. Come on in. Open the door. The door says open me. The door's open a crack, open it up all the way. you might want to work, or maybe you want to own a business. Try working for it, and then maybe you want to own it. So this is called the cleaning business, cleaning. So do I know that there's a lot of opportunity? Where I live, I put an ad. Okay, let me back up a little bit. A while back, maybe a year or so ago, maybe before COVID, pre-COVID. Remember COVID? Before then, I went to Milwaukee. I drove about an hour, and I was answering a call, and a call to service, like come and salute, come and work, come and work for our company, and we will give you an opportunity. We will let you work your own business. We will give you business. We will find your customers for you. So they said to me, come on, we'll give you customers. We want a cut of your profit. So, and then they said, well, we will give you customers and you will be working for us. And then you can go and get your own customers and keep all of your money for those customers. So you don't have to just work our customers and give us part of your profits. So at the time, I just, what did they say? If it has overalls and it shovels and it looks like we're way enough company. Oh, I don't have to look for customers. Oh my God, I don't have to advertise. Oh, wait a minute, what's wrong with this? Of course, I have to pay unemployment and workers' comp and business taxes, and some of those I can write off, maybe write-offs. You may have heard. So anyway, this is after COVID. That was before COVID. I thought about it. I thought about this offer before, and I said, well, maybe they're still interested. Let's give them a call and find out. Ring, ring. Hello. Yes, I understood that you were offering a subcontracting opportunity for somebody that would like to start a business, cleaning, home cleaning. Excuse me. Yes. Yes, and this is citywide cleaning. Citywide cleaning of Milwaukee. There's a plug. Yes, this is citywide. What you have to do, sir, is if you open up a business bank account, get your employment identification number, which the federal government requires for all employers, EIN, right? It's sort of a social security number for employers. If the company has its own social security number called the employment identification number. That's the employment identification number, EIN. That was my shaky hand. Okay. So bank account, employment identification number, and register an LLC. I believe that's with your state. So in other words, the federal government wants their number, the state wants their number, which is the LLC, the federal, state, and the bank is a nice place where the government can check on you once in a while. Your friendly community bank or Wells Fargo, Chase. Get one of those and register, bring them your employment and identification number to the bank, and ring, ring, give us a call when you have all those three things done. The bank account, the EIN, and the LLC, and then please call us, and we will give you customers and get you started and give you a chance. And I believe I did not have to pay a franchise fee, right? Didn't have to pay anybody for their customers or their roll of customers. but I believe that I would have some customers to start. All I needed to do was look for employees, and I have started looking for employees, and that's the first thing I did, right? I haven't done those 3 steps, but I put an ad on Craigslist under gigs, 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 and I got at least 10 or 15 phone calls back. Ring, ring. Are you hiring for cleaners, home cleaners? I would like to work for you. So there's 4 things. I have one of the 4. The other 3, it's not very difficult, but I have employees without a company. I do have employees. Yes, I talked on the phone. Yes, I listen closely. No, they don't all want full-time work, and I may not have full-time work, but I want to pay them nicely. It's expensive out here. Maybe keeping employees is easier than retraining them and retrying them out. I really don't know. So that's an opportunity. It's with Citywide Cleaning. It's in Wisconsin. It's in Milwaukee. It's right next to the Milwaukee Brewers Stadium. I can't say that right. Brewers. Okay. Pronounce it twice. So, let me see what's next. Okay. Okay. The next perfect storm. Okay. Here it is. More notes. Okay. Here is my next experience. And that took a couple of minutes there, right? I hope I explained this correctly. This is called working for another company, but you have your own company. That's called my company working for your company. That's called sub. Well, my goodness, man, you might want to consider that. Take maybe some of your hand. Um, so the next thing, right, is I have to explain this. It's a little bit complicated. Okay. So ring ring. Hello.
Looks like we have lost our host here at this point. I'm not sure if he's coming back. Oh, there we go. Back to you, Tim.
So welcome back to Blue Collar Crypto. My Wi-Fi is not really great here. Ring ring. Hello. Yes, I would like to offer you a position in I'm hiring, right? Okay. Yes. What are you hiring for? Well, do you have your insurance license? I said no. Okay. Well, if you get your insurance license, right, and with the state of Wisconsin, right, where I am, you can go to Florida. Florida. Oh, I'm in. Hey, I would like to do that. What did you say I was in life insurance? Great. Okay. Did you say Florida? Forget whatever it is. I'm going if it's in Florida, right? So it's my own airfare. It's my own hotel. Excuse me. So, but other than that, they're going to have a party. They're going to pay for some of the expenses, right? Going to be about sales, phone sales, Zoom sales, and how to recruit employees. The names of the classes are called Phones 101, Zoom, and Building an Agency. So I don't know if you've ever heard of building an agency. An agency is when you own equity. You can pass this down to your children, and you hire employees, and you make money from what they do. And let me address this because everybody says the same thing. Well, that sounds like a pyramid. And I go, well, yes. And what am I going to say? Is it when you make money from somebody else, is that a pyramid? Well, by golly gee, if I have a business and I hire employees, am I making money from what they're doing? Yes, it's absolutely a pyramid. And so why would I talk about pyramid on my show? It's interesting, doesn't it? Well, some people will be a pyramid to an employer. Well, what if I leave one day and now I've worked several years. I don't have any retirement money, and I made somebody else a lot of money over the years. How much money did I make them? Maybe in their pocket, and I have nothing to show for it. So is that a pyramid? Sounds like a traditional employment situation. So let's get back to this. Phones, how to sell on Zoom. What happened was, to cut this really short, is you make a lot of money, more insurance on a Zoom call, a lot more money than if I drive $200, 200 miles to sell a policy, and they say, you know what, I'd like to check prices. Now that's 200 miles, that's possibly $100 in gas, and that's the whole day, and all they have to say is, all I get at the end of the day was, well, I'd like to check your prices and see if they're competitive, and then I'll decide. Well, there's one day. Fast forward, we don't have to drive to people's houses anymore. Here's a company that's going to train to show you how to sell on Zoom. I call, I ask nicely for the appointment, and then after the phone call, I'm on a Zoom call. So the phone call takes 15 minutes. The Zoom call takes 15 minutes. And instead of spending 8 hours with a goose egg, I've got 30 minutes, $500 possibly. If you do this all day long, sooner or later you will have an agency and you can hire, and it's a legacy agency that you could pass down and it'll be worth millions of dollars and pass it down to heirs. If you have children, they can run the agency and they'll be instant millionaires because of the agency, built in equity. They'll be millionaires that day and they can make millions. Okay, so let me be more specific here. There's two things, opportunities here. There is policy selling. Some people make 200K a year. Maybe some people make 500,000 a year. That's called production. Just like at a factory, you're producing, right? You're fitting customers to insurance policies and selling them. The other one is called building an agency. You can do both, or you can just hire people and make gazillion dollars just on hiring people. So that's called building an agency. The company's name, by the way, is called Symmetry. I'm going to put that in the chat because it really deserves to be put there. And you can get in touch with me, right? there it is. All right, Symmetry is a company. It's in, well, it's all over the country. Okay, Symmetry, and we'll go back. It's in the chat. Here's my telephone number. Would you like to work for Symmetry? You'll be working for me. I'm not a bad boss. That's my producer. Actually, I think they're my bosses. So as soon as you sign up, you can start hiring people and make money from that. As soon as you sign up, you can start selling and make money from that. And you get a sales training. You get a sales training. What do you call it? Education. If you never sold before, now you're going to be selling on Zoom, which for those of you who don't know is just a video program that they see you on, right? So that's called Zoom. And if you never, you know, it'd be great to see you there and make, you know, $200,000, right? For selling, or $200,000 on top of that for hiring. So see you there. I'm going to end this program. Let's see here. I'm going to end this show. I told you about cleaning. That's with Citywide in Milwaukee. I'm going to give them the shout out because they've been nice to me. This is in Milwaukee, right? Hey, I'm not in Milwaukee. You know what? You can call them and just pretend. Be creative, right? In Milwaukee. And I'm not going to give you their phone number, right? Because I don't know it offhand. But cleaning in Milwaukee, Citywide Cleaning. There you go. It's in. I put it in the chat, and they're the subcontracting cleaning company. Okay. Anyway, good luck. And I said I would produce opportunities for you to look at. I hope that I did some education today. One was subcontracting, where you work for another company, but you have your own company, subcontracting. And the other one is life insurance. I think I talked about a market. If there's a market, so I think there's a market for cleaning. And I'll see you again at the next Blue Collar Crypto Show. Thank you.
This again was Tim Tarosian, host of Blue Collar Crypto. We are here as part of the World of Ability Podcast Network. Tim has the Blue Collar Crypto Show every Sunday at 4 o'clock and 6 o'clock Central. We look forward to having him back here again in just a short hour and a half from now. Thank you so much, Tim. We'll see you next time. Bye for now.